So you got to do yourself a valve cover gasket, and hopefully yours doesn't fail as bad as this. You're on my head, so I don't really know what you're seeing, but the whole back end of this valve cover gasket blew out. They decided to put this fuel regulator right here, so you are going to have to pull your fuel pump relay, which is this top one right here. This one's welded in there, so it's not coming out. So unfortunately, we're going to skip that, jump straight ahead to removing the negative battery terminal, and I'm just going to have to deal with the I'm just going to have to deal with it over there, unfortunately. It's going to cause a mess, but I have no other option because it's not going to come out. Let's get that 10 millimeter off there. That kills the power to everything. And then, I guess the best place to start is we'll just start getting off all these wire connectors. So you got a pinch and pull there. All these have locking tabs. Do you know what? Actually, I might even have to remove those. So let's go ahead and zip off all these 10 millimeters. Okay, we'll come over here. So that's free, that's perfect. See if we can get lucky with all these hoses. Now this is your PCV valve. They break a lot. So we're going to try to not break this one. This plastic gets pretty brittle when this rubber gets welded to it. See what I mean? Like look at that. Yeah, the hose is going to tear before we get this off. So, oh, come on. Just try to be gentle. Try to take a pick or something you can get underneath there. So slowly come in. Just take your time. There you go. Perfect. And we saved the valve. That's still good. All right. There we go. Break that bond. As far as hoses, that's all I see for right now. Now, got to move on to the messy part, since this is in full pressure right now. Okay. So with your 19 millimeter, we're just going to want to try to do all we can to soak this up. But there we go. You don't want to just sit there and just crank on this right now. I mean, it's still under pressure, so make sure you're wearing your safety glasses. There we go. Shouldn't be as bad now. Now this one over here I'm going to have to figure out. I've never seen anything like this before. Let me look that up so I don't break it. Alright, so can't find it anywhere either online, so I just squeeze that up. Alright, and that just broke right off. Isn't that great? Wow. But anyways, you should just have to bend that up, and then all you gotta do is just take that off. And push it in, somehow pull this back. It's like a shark bite connect. gotta just, it's gotta go in before it can go out. We're gonna work around that too. Just gonna remove two 10 millimeters. One there. One there. Get your rags ready. There. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna leave that plugged in, and we're just gonna move this to the side. Oh, as safely as possible. Actually, we just put it back here. Yeah, just tuck it down in there and wrap it with some rags. So what I'm doing is, there's this giant hook right here. I can't figure how to get to it without removing this sensor. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. So what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to remove this bracket on the back. And I know you can't see because either can I. I'm just going by feel. There. That's okay. I don't want to take it out. I just want to move it away. All right, that was one obstacle. So hopefully when I can move this up, I can move it, pull it to the back. That's here's for hoping. Now my next thing that I am really stuck on is getting this fuel line moved. Now there's this little like holder thing, but I can't figure out how to move it. And I see that there's a bolt down here, but it's behind all of these hoses, every single one of them. And I'm really struggling to figure out. It's like I could start right here and oh, that's fun. Okay, I didn't even think about that. How am I going to get to that bolt? I'm going to have to take this one off. Oh man. All right, let me figure out how to do it. All right, so what I had to do was I'm using a shallow with the tiniest swivel I have in this to get back there. That's how I'm gonna do it, because that sensor also is not coming out. It is permanently in the car. Let's see if I can just out by my fingers. Yes, I can get it out by my hands. Now there's gonna be no torquing this bolt down, unfortunately, so yell at me if you want, but yeah, I can't do anything about that. This was a horrible design, but I got that done, so that's one obstacle at least. Before I forget, I'm gonna put this one back in there, because yeah, like I said, yep, that sensor's not coming out. Got some in the center too. Okay. There's this one. This one. One right here in the corner. And let's see if this will work with this fuel line one, because I don't want to remove all those hoses. Okay, I'm gonna do something bad. I'm gonna move it just a little bit. Nope, it's not getting it either. After some persuasion, I did end up getting it after all. Not very easy. Got it. All right, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and get the new one started. I'm not gonna leave you completely hanging here. Here's why these gaskets fail. As you can tell, they've already failed a bunch of different spots. But look at that. Okay, so far so good. Keep on going, keep going. Oh, broke again. Look at that. See, it's just breaking apart like glass. Alright, so here we go with the new gasket. You can start right here. It's all one solid piece like the old one used to be. It only goes on one way, so you can't mess it up. Link for this is in the description. I think it's like $35 at the store, or you can spend, I think it's like $16 ordering it off the line. Same exact part number, even with shipping, you can still save yourself quite a bit of money if you have the time. That's it though. But we can't quite place this yet. We got one more job to do up top. That one wasn't as bad, but wasn't great. Now again, these go in only one way, so if it doesn't line up, you move it the other way. You got to make sure they're fully seated so that when you flip it back over again, nothing happens. Which this one actually fits in there quite nicely. So let's see here. Get the shake test. Nothing. Beautiful. This little space where the timing cover meets. That spot and that spot. You just need to get some gasket maker. And we're gonna just apply that right there. Do the same for back here. Good. That's good too. we go. We're all lined up. Now I'm only just going to put a couple screws in it for right now, because I want to check the gasket, make sure it's on there all the way around. So here I want to get your perfect. So far so good. That's great. Unfortunately you can't see if that came out, but highly doubt it. And then all around the front is good. Okay. And there's a lot of them. Kind of weird on this one. So it's 4 foot-pounds and then a second sequence of 7.2, so go 7.5 foot-pounds, but I'm just going to do that off camera just to shorten up this video. Sometimes this is the best way to do it. Just grab a mirror with a flashlight and just get real familiar with doing everything in reverse. See, right here. That's where it goes. See how much easier that is? Oh, probably not, but I don't know what you guys can see on my head, but that's how I do it though. Later. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Now I'll go ahead and tighten that up in a second. Just wanna come back here and put that back on. This goes back in here. What's left of this one goes back. Okay, nope, that one's not going back in there anymore. All right, okay, so this one goes back in here like so. You know what, here's what I'm gonna do, because this just seems like a pain in the butt. Okay, I'll move these first. Make a mental note. There we go. This hose goes on top of all that. This hose goes here. So that goes everything. Unfortunately, can't really do anything with that because it is broke. See this? And that was supposed to go like this, and this was supposed to connect, but it no longer doesn't, but it should be fine. All right. Now, next thing I do is just start, make sure you want to start it after a couple hours, run it, and make sure you got no leaks anywhere. But there you go. That's, wasn't my best job, but it's done, it's sealed. I'm very confident that it's nice and sealed. This job sucked. Like, subscribe, see you guys next time.